Hi, this is James from Tabletop Gaming Guild, and today we're going to look at the 2 to 4 player game Yokai, published by Game Right Games. In Yokai, you're trying to collect all the mischievous spirits. They're going to need to be orthogonically adjacent to each other, so horizontally or vertically to each other, in order to win the game. And you're going to try to do this as efficiently as possible so you can get the most points. Let's go ahead down to the table here. I'll give you a general overview of how the game plays, and we'll come back and I'll give you my final thoughts. Okay, so this is what a typical setup of Yokai might look like. Now, what you're going to do to start out the game is you're going to shuffle up these tiles randomly, and you're going to create yourself a 4x4 grid. You're then going to take hint cards, the number of hint cards you need for the players, and if you look at the instruction guide, it'll just tell you how many hint cards you need per player count. Shuffle them up and put them off to the side. Now, what you're trying to do through this game is throughout the game, you're going to try to, without being able to see all the cards, you're going to take, let's see if I can get all 4 here. Oh, I might. Nope. You're going to, when you flip all those tiles over at the end, you're trying to get all the blues touching each other, so all 4 blues touching each other, all 4 greens touching each other, orthogonally, so horizontally, vertically. All the reds touching each other, and all the purple touching each other. So there's 4 of each of these colors, and you're trying to get them all touching. So you're going to be working as a team to do this. And you have only a couple different actions on your turn that you can take. So what you're going to do to start your turn is you're going to peek at 2 of these cards. So you're going to go ahead and peek at, let's say I peek at this one, and you are the only one that's allowed to see these, and this one. And then you can move a tile. And now this has to be orthogonically adjacent to another tile. Let's say I put it down here actually. And it also can't orphan any tiles. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to line up these colors. The other thing you could do is, or you have to do, is you flip one of these cards, and or you can take one of these hint cards and place it on a tile. Now, once either the hint tiles run out or everyone is sure that they have all the little spirits touching each other, so they're all the red are touching each other, all the blue are touching each other, then they can flip over all these tiles. At the end of the game, you win if all the 4 different colors are touching all 4 of their own tiles, orthogonally adjacent. If that happens, you've won. Then you see how well you've done in the game. And there's a couple different scores that you're going to get for this. One is you're going to get a point for every correctly placed hint. And if the hint is not correctly placed, like in this case, it is a -1 points. You're going to get a point for each of these things, 2 points for each of these that are revealed, but not actually used, and then you're going to get 5 points for each hint that is not revealed. So the faster everyone can figure out this puzzle, the better. And that's pretty much it. You're going to take your score and you're going to determine what victory level you're at, either honorable, glorious, or legendary, and the point ranges for that depend on the player count. So let's go ahead back up the table here and I'll give you my thoughts on Yokai. So Yokai, who knows if I'm saying that correctly? I don't. But anyway, Yokai is a pretty fun game. This is more of a party level game, and it does have a diminishing return on it. So I don't know how many, a group of people are probably not going to play this a whole lot. But where it's going to shine is you can take this game to events and you can play it with tons of different people. And I think that's where the game shines, is where you're going to play it with different groups of people, with preferably people that you don't know that well, so that you can learn better how they think and stuff like that and have fun and interact through it. So replayability is really going to be based on the diversity of the groups that you get to play with the game. There's a couple variations I didn't go over in the game that are available in here, and you can go through those too. It's a pretty fun game. Like I said, this is going to be more shine as a lightweight game that you can just bring out and play with anyone you meet. So that's my thoughts on Yokai. Thank you for watching.